We are going to practice a flow class today. So go ahead and grab a mat and set yourself up with some space, and we will get started. So we'll start this practice in hands and knees in tabletop. So with your hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, let's start by moving the ribs, moving the belly and the ribs and the spine forward. And then as you exhale, start to round your spine as you look towards your knees. And then start to roll the low spine, mid spine, upper spine. And then rolling the other way. Just getting some nice spinal movement to start this practice. So just becoming aware of your spine and movement as you inhale and exhale into your cow pose and into your cat pose. And we'll find a neutral position. Come onto your fingertips. And as you come onto your fingertips, that gives you just a little bit of space to step the right foot forward. As you come up to a low lunge, bring your left hand to your sacrum, which is below the low back and above your butt. And then reach the right hand, bring it right behind your skull. Feel that they are in a similar line. So notice if your head is forward, or if your sacrum is back, find your alignment here. And from here, reach your right arm straight up to the ceiling. Then bend your arm again. Then reach your arm up to the ceiling and bend it again. We'll go one more time, reaching up. And then switch arms. Bring the right hand to the sacrum, left hand to the back of your head. Draw the head back a little bit. Reach your left arm up and bend. I'll just do it a couple more times, getting some stretch across the back of the shoulder. And then lower the left hand to the mat as if you're trying to drag the mat back. Pull the mat all underneath your hand. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. And as you're here, just take a nice full breath in, full breath out. Then lower the right hand to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Root through your legs as you reach up to the ceiling. And then fold forward again. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Then lower the right knee. And then rise up. We'll do the same thing here. Let's bring the left hand behind your head, right hand to the sacrum, feeling that line of your spine. And then we'll switch. Bring the left hand behind the right hand. The left hand to the sacrum, the right hand behind your head. Reach your right arm up. Lower your right hand to the floor. Try to pull the right hand back a little bit as you reach your left arm up. Don't worry about looking up to the ceiling. You can just let your head lower the right ear to the right shoulder, get a nice stretch for the neck. You might look forward or you might look down. Then lower the left hand. You can come on the fingertips if you need to. Set the left foot back. And step the right foot back and left foot back into plank pose. Imagine like your hands are still at the sacrum and the back of your head. So you're in a long line. Then lower the knees. And then lower the rest of your body. You might hear Edie purring. Keep the toes on the floor. Reach your arms to the back of the room. And lift your chest. Move the tailbone down towards your feet. Bend your elbows, tuck your toes, push up to a modified plank, knee on the knees. Then walk the knees forward underneath your hips in a tabletop. Take a nice full breath out. Come onto your fingertips, step the left foot forward. And then actually lift the right knee as well. Firm your legs, then reach both arms back like you did in that locust pose a moment ago. Feel the shoulder blades hug onto the ribs, onto the back of the ribs. Take a nice full breath in. And as you exhale, lower the fingertips, lower the back knee, then reach both arms into your low lunge. Place the left hand behind you at your sacrum, the right hand to the back of the skull. Feel that line of energy, feel the alignment of your spine. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Then lower the right elbow down to the left knee, just to hover. So it's like barely tapping. Then bring the palms together, again, barely tapping. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Get really firm and engaged in the legs so that you don't have to lean onto the right elbow. And take a nice full breath. And a full breath out. And look down. Lower your fingertips and step the right foot forward, fold forward. Inhale to reach up to the ceiling. Exhale to fold forward. Step your left toes to the back of the mat. Stay here, get firm in your legs, hover your arms and reach the arms back. Fingertips are reaching towards the wall behind you. Allow your legs to get a little bit warm here. Let them do some good work for you. And then lower the fingertips, lower the back knee, and then reach your arms to the ceiling. Let's bring the left hand to the back of the head, the right hand to the back of the sacrum. Feel that you're in alignment for your low lunge today. And send your left arm up to the ceiling. As you bend the elbow, lower the elbow to tap onto the right knee. So it's just hovering, barely tapping onto it. Stay there. Then bring the right hand on top so the hands are together. Pick up the back knee, get the legs firm. That way your elbow is barely on the knee. And you can look at your hands, you can look at the floor. I tend to look at Edie if she's in my room, she's on my mat. We'll take a nice full breath in and a full breath out. Full breath in and full breath out. Then lower the fingertips to the floor, lower the back knee, and step the right knee back as well. Palms, roots, now you're in tabletop. I want you to step the left foot back with your toes tucked, and then your right foot back with your toes tucked, feeling your plank pose. Then lower the knees. Lower the rest of your body to the mat. And point your toes back with the toes on the floor. Reach your arms back. Lift your shoulder blades, or bring the shoulder blades together on your back. Then bring your hands to the floor. Tuck your toes. Lift up in one long plank. Then walk your knees under you for tabletop. And sit back onto your toes for a second, just for a little toe stretch. Then come onto your fingertips, back into tabletop. Step the right foot forward, and then the left foot forward, and we'll fold at the front of the mat. And inhale to reach up, and hands to heart. Let's do that. Let's bring the attention to the spine again. So one hand to the sacrum, one hand to the back of the head. Noticing how you hold yourself in space. And we'll switch arms. Right hand to the sacrum, left hand to the back of the skull. And we'll take that out. And we'll turn to the front and just shake. Shake it out. into the rest of your day, feeling a little bit more alert, alive, and ready.